Episode 4. Inner Turmoil. Mary felt an increasing inner conflict as she continued her secret meetings with Jack. The time spent with Jack was blissful, but the guilt over her deteriorating relationship with her husband Bill grew daily. One morning at breakfast, Bill noticed something was off. "You seem down lately. Is something bothering you?" he asked. Mary was momentarily shaken but quickly put on a smile. "I'm fine, just a bit tired," she replied. However, Bill's eyes reflected his doubt about her words. Later that day, Mary headed to the cabin to meet Jack again. Her heart raced like a drum as she prepared herself in front of the mirror, repeatedly whispering, "I get to see Jack," which naturally brought a smile to her face. Time with Jack was a precious escape from the daily stresses and worries of her life. Driving to the cabin, Mary's heart was filled with anticipation and anxiety. As the scenery changed from town to countryside, her heart beat faster. The flowers by the roadside, the blue sky, and the distant mountains added a vibrant color to her heart. She felt a youthful excitement she hadn't experienced in a long time. Upon arrival, she saw Jack waiting in front of the cabin. The sight of him brought Mary a sense of relief and joy. His welcoming smile instantly eased her anxiety and guilt. She realized once again how important Jack's presence was to her. "Mary, I'm so glad you came," Jack said with a smile. "Me too, Jack. But I can't stop worrying about Bill," Mary sighed. They went inside the cabin and sat by the fireplace. Jack took Mary's hand and began to speak, feeling its warmth. "Mary, I never expected our relationship to deepen like this. It's natural for you to feel conflicted. I know this can't go on. I don't want to betray Bill. But Jack, being with you makes me truly happy," Mary said, tears welling up in her eyes. Jack gently wiped her tears and hugged her. As their bodies touched, Mary felt Jack's warmth envelop her, bringing a moment of peace to her heart. "I feel the same way, Mary. But your happiness is what's most important to me. If our relationship is causing you pain, we might need to reconsider it," Jack said gently, though his words carried a deep sadness. Mary buried her face in Jack's chest, quietly crying as she listened to his heartbeat. Jack softly stroked her back, trying to lighten her emotional burden. That night, when Mary returned home from the cabin, Bill was waiting in the living room. He quietly put down his book when he noticed her arrival. "Mary, I've been worried about you lately. Can you tell me what's going on?" Bill's voice was a mix of concern and suspicion. Mary hesitated but couldn't muster the courage to tell the truth. "I'm really okay, Bill. Just a bit tired, so don't worry." Bill seemed somewhat convinced but still showed signs of distrust. Mary's heart grew cold, and her palms sweated. She averted her gaze, repeating excuses in her mind, trying to get through the moment. That night in bed, Mary began to seriously contemplate her future. Should she continue her relationship with Jack or cherish her life with Bill? Her heart remained in turmoil. The next morning, Mary decided to meet Jack. "I need to have a proper talk with him today," she resolved, heading to the cabin. Upon arrival, Jack greeted her with a kind smile. "Mary, I'm so happy you came." "Jack, I never expected our relationship to deepen this much. But I also want to cherish my relationship with Bill," Mary said with tears in her eyes. Jack gently hugged her. "I understand, Mary. If our relationship is causing you pain, we should end it here. But I want you to be happy." Mary appreciated Jack's words and cherished their final moments together. She overcame her inner conflict and decided to repair her relationship with Bill. To be continued in Episode 5.